Welcome to the Geography Lab channel. In this channel, we're gonna learn about the open source GIS, that is the free one GIS. In this tutorial, we are going to learn the QGIS, which is the full name of the QGIS is the Quantum GIS. In this episode, we're gonna learn the basic introduction, downloading, installing, and introduction of geographical user interface of the QGIS. So without any delay, let's begin. QGIS is fully open source software which work with fully geographical information system and which has the Quantum GIS. It also includes the other open source GIS package like PostGIS, GraphGIS, Map Server, and all the plugins are written in Python or C++ coding language. Gray Sherman in 2002 actually began the development of the Quantum GIS, which also been a part of the Open Source Geospatial Foundation 2007. Let's going for the QGIS website. You have to go to the Google and search the QGIS. And here we can go to the Welcome to QGIS project. This is the official site of the QGIS where from we can download the QGIS and associated files and then go to the QGIS section. So for it is already seen as a free and open source geographical system. This is the latest version is that QGIS 3.12 and this is the things. So if you want to learn about all the information about the QGIS and all other things, then you have to go to the different tabs here and then you will learn the different information. So the documentation section is actually hold the basic and the most advanced level of the training manual, user guide, and gentle introduction GIS. All the three things are available here. So this is the thing. Let's go to the main home page. So in the home page we have basically three types of QGIS version. One is the LTR, that is the long-term release, and second one is the latest release, that is the 3.12, and another one is the developer version. So there are three basic differences between the long-term release, that is the LTR. The long-term release means that it has the most stable version of the QGIS and all the plugins and the tools are working properly and most of the bugs have been already fixed, and in every year this long-term release actually out for the uses once in a year after the February. The latest release actually the monthly development of the QGIS and the development or developer version actually for the software developer. So from there you can download. So you have to click this download now button, and if we go to the download now button, then here you will find three type of download option. You will find a different type of download option for the different platform, different operating system, Windows, Mac, Linux, even for the apps or the tablet. So if we go for the download windows, then you will have to look at the OSGeo4W network installer, QGIS standalone installer, and QGIS standalone installer long-term version or most stable version. This is the most stable, this is the latest, and this is the QGIS OSGeo means the open source geospatial community. So the standalone, there are basically three differences. That standalone installer version actually already has the GRASS, Saga, and associated tools, etc. And open source Geo, it is OSGeo4, actually small network installer, and which actually install the QGIS tool and update these things with that and associated dependency over the time periods automatically. So you can also download from standalone QGIS using this standalone installer version. Otherwise, I would like to prefer downloading the OSGeo4W network installer, and we're gonna do this kind of installation. Let's click OSGeo4W network install. There are basically two bit system, 64 and 32. So you have to look out on what is the configuration system of the laptop. On the basis of that, you can actually select this kind of, you have to select the proper version of the OSGeo4W. So my computer is 64 bit Windows system, so I'm gonna click the 64 bit. Then I have to download this one, that is the setup file. Start download, and it has been downloaded. Let's open this file, open, then run it. Yes, Express Desktop install, QGIS, GrassGIS, GDAL. So these are the things you're gonna install it. Okay, and all the packages that have been installing right now. We have to click the agree, next, next. So now all the files and packages will be installed properly. So now after several minutes, this installation has been completed successfully. Now I go to the finish button and it is done. After that, I have to go and open the QGIS desktop. Maybe there are several others, that is a Saga, QGIS Designer, desktop with GRASS, etc. So I am going to open QGIS desktop with GRASS. Let's open the QGIS 3.1.2, 3.12, and during in time it is actually setting up the graphic user interface. This is the, initially it will take some time as it's gonna setting up all these necessary files and the plugins and the system configuration. So there is no need to worry about, so you have to just wait. So after some time, this is the QGIS desktop version which just popped up. So let's begin with the graphical user interface of the QGIS. So here is the menu bar option. This is the project, edit, view, layer, setting, plugin, vector, raster, database, web, mesh, ACP, processing, etc. are there. So every menu has their own purposes. The second is one is the toolbars. This is the navigation tools, and here is the measurement tools, and etc, etc. And if you see, actually it is movable. You can actually adjust here and there. So it is a very good option that you can actually put this here as a sidebar, or maybe right side, maybe upper one, maybe right, maybe left. So this is a actually very good option where you can actually adjust all these things. And these are the different menus and different options. There is also another option that we can also add all these toolbars and also remove all these toolbars. For that we have to right click on this, menu bar or maybe toolbar area. Menu bar or toolbar area, you have to right click that. Then you will see some option, that is the layer panels, browse panel, etc, etc. So here you have, if you want to remove this advanced digitizing toolbox, that is the advanced digitizing toolbox. So right click and uncheck this, and it will go automatically. So if I want to add the browser panel, then you have to open here, then sorry, yeah, it has come here, the browser panel. So this is the another option if you want to add or remove any kind of the panels regarding the toolbars or maybe the browsing panels. Then you would have to right click here and simply check all these things which you need for the GIS analysis. So sometime, for this first episode, the thing is that this is the menu bars and these are the toolbars. Or if you want to add some tools or remove some tools bars from the main screen, then you will just have to right click here and check or uncheck all these things. So, or if you want to go to the wall plugin, then it is the wall, you have to click in the wall one. So from there you have to search different kind of the plugin for installation, and then you gonna work with this plugin for different geographical or GIS workout or workflow. So this is the all. In the next video I wanna show you how to install plugin and work on it. So apart from that, if I go to this section, then here it is the another way that you can actually download the QGIS. This is the download now button, and here you're gonna go the standalone installer version. So if you click there, so here actually all the packages, that is the Saga GIS, Grass GIS and QGIS, all will actually come together under the the standalone version. So just you have to download the setup file and install it. So it's gonna take some time, and after that you have to just double click it and it will install as it is. So I'm gonna pause here. I don't want to download here because I already have installed through the uh, online installer, that is U4W. So This is the network installer. Through the network installer, so this is the all things. So this is the first episode of the introduction of the QGIS and its uh, installation and the basic introduction of the graphical user interface. Thank you for all, and please, if you like the video, please share, subscribe, and also hit the like button, that I will encourage for the new or latest video. Thank you for watching.